The latest Prey game might initially confuse gamers who remember the original first-person shooter back in the day where, as a Cherokee, you're abducted on board an alien spaceship and can summon your ancestral spirits to help you. Strange, but it was a lot of fun. Then Prey 2 was announced, which seemed radically different and was canned, and now there's another Prey game here in 2017. Well, apart from the fact that it's got the same name and you're on board a spaceship, that's the only similarity here, and it's nothing to do with the original game or its canned sequel. The game starts off really well. You wake up and are invited to participate in an experiment, and things quickly go wrong, with an alien race called the Typhon obliterating almost everyone on the space station orbiting the Earth alongside the moon called Talos 1. For me, things then took a massive downturn, as I only seemed to have a wrench, and fighting these creatures that could resemble spiders or walking black goo was infuriating. Waving an unwieldy melee weapon around and missing is absolutely no fun, and your character Morgan isn't the most agile I've seen in an FPS either. What eventually happens is that through exploration of the various annexes you unlock as you explore, you install neuromods, which are upgrades and the equivalent of plasmids in Bioshock that give you more powers and better abilities, which means you have at least a fighting chance with the things trying to kill you. In fact, developers Arcane have borrowed heavily from the Bioshock series, with the left trigger being used for otherworldly powers you learn from scanning the creatures, and the right trigger being used for traditional weapons. Even the world itself is a clockwork Art Deco clad universe that mixes old and new, something we've also seen in their Dishonored games. You'll also have to use a combo of weapons to kill different foes because they all have different immunities and vulnerabilities to be exploited. One neat thing I haven't seen before is recycling machines that take all the junk you find and use it to make materials you can then use to craft items and ammo in a machine called a fabricator. I know it feels like a two-step process, but there is something fun about seeing all those blocks pour out, collecting them, and then using them to make new stuff. Floating about in anti-gravity is also a necessity at times as you venture outside the station to enter breached areas of the hull to find more goodies. Graphics are a mixed bag. People you interact with look real in a cartoonish kind of way as usual from this developer, but some of the textures just seem a little bit too simple. At other times, such as when you're moving through the Arboretum, the world looks lush. Video walls are also a cool idea in that they're more like mirrors looking into a world recorded from the past. You can even smash the glass and see what's behind if you so wish. The game encourages you to play the game the way you want. You can go for a stealthy approach, use traditional weapons, or go all alien and install neuromods to use their own powers against them. Just watch out for the turrets that are programmed to kill aliens. Maybe I'm just playing the game wrong, but on normal mode it's frustratingly tricky. The game loads you into areas where you're instantly attacked and killed, and sometimes I died and didn't even know why. I spent a long time looking at loading screens as I reloaded, and used instant save round every corner for fear of being killed without any warning. So if you like sci-fi mysteries and all things in space, I would recommend giving the game a go on easy and ramping the difficulty up and down as you desire. You can do this without consequence from the options menu, which does suggest to me they know this game is unbalanced when it comes to a fair challenge. I wish I could give Prey more, but this time around it gets 7.5 out of 10.